everyone, welcome back to my channel. Susan coming at you guys today, finally, with a super highly requested video, and this is a review on one of my Louis Vuitton bags. This is not one of the newest purchases that I've made, but it is one of the newer ones. I did get this bag maybe 3 months or so, and I haven't really got to use it until I would say about maybe 3 days prior to Mother's Day, and I've been using it every single day up till now, so I've gotten a good 10 days or more wear of it, so I feel I got a really good feel for it in those days. So I feel that now I can come to you guys and give you guys a really good, thorough, accurate review on my thoughts on the bag. I also have it filled up with my items on it, so I'll show you guys kind of what I have in it and what fits in it as well, and just my thoughts and any pros and cons on the bag. So really quick, let me get right into it. And this is a review on my Louis Vuitton, the beautiful Louis Vuitton Montaigne. This is the size in the Empreinte leather, and the color is Noir, N-O-I-R, or black. And it is the Empreinte leather, which I mentioned, which just means that it is an all leather bag, and it is embossed with the LV logo throughout and all the little symbols. And it is on the front and the back, obviously. Okay, and really quick, we'll just go through some details on this gorgeous bag. So it is Empreinte leather. It is a top handle bag like your Speedy would be, except the only difference is the handles are not attached from the outside of the bag, but attached in the inside of the bag. And I'll show you guys kind of carefully because I do have my items filled up in here to show you guys. So the handles are in the inside of the bag, which also makes them collapsible because they are in the inside like that, so you can just push them down into the bag. Also on this bag you have 2 brads on the front and 2 brads on the back. Small little brad buttons that are embossed Louis Vuitton. On the bottom of this bag, you have 4 beautiful brass feet that are also embossed Louis Vuitton, which anytime a bag has feet, I love it. It has this beautiful kind of rectangular base shaper, if you would. It really helps keep the structure and the bottom of this bag to keep its shape and keep it sturdy so it doesn't sag or droop, you know, like your Speedies do. It's a really structured. It's kind of an in-between it's kind of an in-between tote bag and zip top bag, and I'll show you guys why in a second. But really quick, it's got the key clochette here on the front that says Louis Vuitton Paris embossed into the beautiful pebbled leather. And then inside it houses your 2 keys, which lock your which is in your divider kind of compartment in the back. And I will go over that with you guys as soon as we get to the inside of the bag. On both sides of your bags, they are identical. They have kind of this nice little drape here detail. On top of that is a leather tab. And on top of the leather tab is just your zip, which is really pretty how they extended it down all the way to the sides here. And it's a really pretty detail on the side of the Empreinte bag. The monogram canvas bag, it does not have this. It is closed, and your zipper compartment stops in the inside of the bag. So I think it's a really pretty detail on the Empreinte. That's another reason I went for the Empreinte, because I felt that detail was really pretty. That is pretty much the details for the outside of the bag. One other thing is it does have a shoulder strap that is detachable, and it says Louis Vuitton Paris right up here at the very top. I don't think it's focusing because it's hard to see, but it's Louis Vuitton Paris. It is not adjustable, but it does attach to the inside of the handles on the bag. One on the front, one on the back, kind of catty corner, kind of like your Alma, excuse me. And then your monogram one, because the sides do not have this detail, that it comes all the way up, and your handle, or your strap, excuse me, attaches to the side on your monogram one. But on this one, it attaches to the handles. Also, The top of this bag is not a zip top closure bag. You do have like a hook like you do on your Speedy. And you can, and there's a little ring. Excuse me, I'll bring the camera down so you guys can see this. There's a little ring on this side. And if you just want to close it on the top, you can do so by just clipping that like that. And it is not ever going to be fully closed, but it is some security. Now the good thing about that is, even though you do not have the closure on top, whoops, you do have the divider in the middle there, which has the padlock here. I guess I should have kept my camera down. Which I showed you guys with the key clochette that houses the keys to it, which you can lock this up for security, and you can put your wallet, which is what I do in here, credit cards or anything that you just want to be secure, that you don't want anyone to have access to. You know, if you have to set your bag down so you don't have to be worried. The inside of the bag, as I mentioned, has this textile lining that all the Empreinte bags have. This is kind of a dark taupey gray color, and it does always have a stripe. The stripe on this one is a black stripe. It has one huge slit compartment here with the Louis Vuitton little leather plaque here. It says Louis Vuitton Paris. And then you have one wide open compartment here. Then you have your middle divider type compartment that zips closed and can lock. And then on the other side of that, you have another big open compartment like you do here. And then on here against the back, you have two slit compartments here. So this bag has a ton of compartments, which is great for organization. This bag is awesome for organization, you guys, because of the compartments in this divider. I preferably enjoy this type of setup in a bag. Okay. Trying to think of the details. I think I pretty much went over all the details in the interior of the bag with you guys. So really quick, I want to show you guys kind of what's inside of my bag, how I pack it, and then I just want to go over like my thoughts of the bag. So, whoops. So in this big large compartment back here, as I mentioned, I do keep my cell phone in here. Okay, and then in the main compartment behind that, as you can see, I do keep my checkbook holder here, back up against the wall. I do keep my Louis Vuitton multicolor agenda in the PM size, and then next to that, I do keep my 6 key holder, 6 ring key holder there. So that's pretty much all I keep in that compartment. And then in this middle compartment, show you guys and how big it is spacious. It is huge. Let me just get this padlock out of the way. And as you can see, I keep my wallet in there. I keep my round coin purse as well. And then I keep my Empreinte clay. And that is all that I keep in the middle. And as you can see, I have a lot more room here in the middle. You can also fit an iPad mini in this compartment if you want and lock it up, because as you can see, it extends all the way down to the side, so you have plenty of room to get your iPad mini in and out. So this is currently what I have in the middle here, but it is a huge compartment. And I have to mention that on the monogram style Montang, and I will show you guys a quick picture of that in a second. Let me just go ahead and show you guys what I have in my back compartment first, and then we'll get into that. So on the back compartment, as you can see, I have a little mini emergency kit. I also keep a little tape measure here, which is right here, but I took it out because I'm going to measure this bag for you guys. I keep my mini pochette right here. With my cosmetics, I do not keep my PM size cosmetic case in here for the lack of space. So this one just gives me a little bit more room. And then I have my sunglass case right there. And then in these two little slot compartments there. Sorry. In one of them, I keep my little Chanel compact mirror. And in the other one, I keep my multicolor business card holder. So as you can see, the organization on this bag is fantastic. And that is how I carry my bag or pack it when I'm carrying it. So let me just take some really quick measurements for you guys on this bag. And I am measuring now the width, which is from side to side. And this will be in inches. And I'm doing it from the widest part that extends out because that is usable space. And you have 13 inches in width, which is side to side. Up and down, you get a good 10 inches, so that's in height. Up and down, and in height is a 10 inches. And then your width or your depth, which you can see is really wide on this bag. You have 6 inches. And then your little strap here, which is only a shoulder strap. It cannot be a crossbody strap. I will just tell you what your drop is or how long that is. So that is about 13 inches. So as you can see, it's too short. One other little detail I forgot to mention to you guys is this little strap holder here. It's like a little buckle, and it does open and close with a button. It is adjustable, and this is really handy because your handles are collapsible on here. So if you want them to stay up, you know, at attention, you can just unbuckle this and then buckle the two together, and it holds it up for you so you can just grab your bag and go. Really quick, I got a ton of questions asking me if this bag was comparable to the Speedy 30 or the Speedy 25 in size. So I did grab my Speedy 30, which is here. And this is, of course, the Montang, and I'm just going to put them side by side so y'all can see the height. The Montang is just a tad bit taller. In the width, the Speedy, of course, is wider. And then in the length, I will put them exactly in front of each other. And as you can see, they are about exact in the length. I have them lined up exactly. They are exact in length. So I would say that this bag is very comparable to the Speedy 30. I'll show you my 25, which I have here as well. So this is them side by side. And as you can see, the Montang MM is much taller. And that's how the width looks. And they're pretty comparable. And then I'll put them the same way and show you guys the length, as you can see. And these are lined up exactly. The Montang is longer. So the Montang is definitely very comparable to the Speedy 30 in size. Okay, so really quick pros and cons on this bag. The pros of this bag are, for it to be empreinte leather, I find it to be extremely lightweight. I do have it filled pretty heavily right now, so it is, of course, a little heavier than like a canvas, the monogram, like the canvas would be in the Montang. But I do find it manageable if I wanted to, you know, hand carry it on my elbow. Although it is a lot easier and lighter to carry if you do utilize the shoulder strap. Also, one other thing I wanted to show you guys, and I think I have a picture on here, is the Montang and the monogram. As you can see, the sides of it, let me make it larger, are closed. They are not open like you get here on the Montang. And I feel that this little detail that you get, because your zipper compartment extends bigger on the empreinte, it's just a prettier detail. So that's one of the reasons I went with the empreinte, because when I was getting this, I was thinking about this. But the reason that it's closed on this one is because on your monogram canvas Montangs, your strap attaches to that side of the bag and to the other side of the bag, to whereas, as I showed you, it attaches to the straps on this one. So you lost, you know, the little compartment on the side there because of where the strap is connected. But it doesn't bother me because I like the look of this. I just think it looks so much more chic, just in my opinion. And also your compartment for this one, let me show you guys. In the inside, your zipper compartment, is so much smaller in the Monogram canvas. It only goes from there to there and stops. It does not extend. As you can see, the Montang one goes all the way from side to side and extends down. So that's what allows you to put a full-size wallet in the middle compartment on this one, or a iPad mini or anything, to whereas you can't do it in the Monogram canvas. But the Monogram canvas is going to be a lighter bag, and it is half the price of the leather. But I just prefer the look and everything of the Empreinte leather, just my opinion. So the pros are the weight of this bag is light to be an Empreinte bag. Also that it has the shoulder strap to carry as well as an option. Also the organization of this bag is fabulous. That's another pro of it. I love the middle compartment that you can lock it. And it's just the feet on the bottom, I'd also say, is a pro. And I just love this bag. I've carried it a week and honestly can't find any cons. But if I did have to say a con, I would say it's just the main one for me is that because the straps are collapsible, I do tend them to fall down all the time into the bag. So when I want to get into the bag, I kind of have to push them up and out of the way. It's not a big deal, but just wanted to let you guys know that. The next thing, if I had to say, would be a con is when you do have things in the compartments in here, the little slit compartments, it does make the bag on the front kind of poke out a bit. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like right here and like right here, it does make the bag kind of bulky. So that's one thing I would say maybe might be a con. And then just the fact that the shoulder strap connects here and here, you know, which makes it kind of like that, might be a con. And really, other than that, there's really no cons. This is an absolute gorgeous bag. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you guys out, and have a wonderful day. Any questions or comments, leave them below. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.